Yeah, there's a new update on May 16th. Look, go on the newspaper and you will see this. Look. Deep space is coming. And Melon Sandbox, and here is, look, Deep Space is coming. Mark your Starlog. The Deep Space Invite launches on May 16th, and it's your time to shine. And look, how to collect stars. Invite your crew. Each invite earns you more stars. Complete cosmic quest. Spot the icon, follow mission, and rack up those stars. Why gather stars? But don't worry. And look, it says you've got what it takes to go on Supernova. And you know, it's about the information, and you see this, right? You see all the planets. Go to space, and you can see the planets. But the unmarkable thing is that I think that when it's appearing, you see this, and then you see this. It's informative because it's telling you that deep space means that the space update, that this turns into something, and then you will see something that sees of the Saturn. And I forgot about something. You can change your avatar. And this reminds me of we're getting a new map of planets. But look, you see, vote for the next item. But these are not items. These are maps. So this should be map, because if it was item, there were no items here, and then vote for the next map. So the map about the surface, you can vote for it, but first you have to watch an ad, and then when you see vote again for 59 minutes, it's the value to vote again. And then look, guess what? You know why they'll have those numbers? But guess what? This is not winning, but this is winning. So that will be the next map. But how to vote is, look. How to vote is something like you click the vote and then it turns to the next number. But you know, sometimes it does not go into the correct theme. Like, let me show you something. We haven't gotten a changed theme since like 1 month or past like months. So if this is telling us that we are getting a new section map or a changed theme and new achievements, that's the thing about the new update. But guess what? There's gonna be 2 items released on Melon Playground. It's called the plug and the socket. And look, they also have you can link in these items that is only for Discord, YouTube, and Twitter. But you see this, right? The main menu. This was here for the whole time. And all this should be deleted because it was been there since 1 year since it was created. And guess what? They changed this since the past 1 month, and they also related this. last year. These 3 options. But guess what? You know what the final one does? Look. Follow my directions. Activate it. But nothing happens. But look. Next time when you see this, right? Reset tutorial, right? But don't click it because, you know, guess what? There can be, like, look at this photo. Does this show similar to you? It seems similar because you see 3 melons are there and 2 buses, and then there's the creation, and there's 2 cakes, and there's 4 melons. 4 melons of fruit, and there's 3 creates, and there's 2 cakes. And that reminds me of these buttons. What do you do? What does that do? So that's called post-processing. There's also background effects. If you want to turn it off, you can, and you don't have to hear it. And also, something has done something wrong. Look, it says rope control, new design, and text context menu that's new. And if you disactivate it, nothing happens, right? But something will happen because you won't need to do that. See? When you exit and then go back in the game, spawn an NPC, it's just this, look, and then do it again. Nothing happens, but you cannot do it again. So, and don't use this because it can show you show mod saves and warning. If you do it, look, get out the game, get in the game. You will see it, right? But sooner it will try to say something that it will warn you from something. And here that has been related, support. Click on support, and then it says contract support that you said something. And then the master, you can mute it. So, that's it for today, and the next update is on May 16th. So, make sure to get ready for May 16th. The Deep Space is coming out in May 16th, which is in 2 days. 2 days, yeah, I think in Friday. So, bye, so we will see you next time, and I hope you enjoyed the update. And don't forget something I said. If you need it, I will request your combination. So don't forget.